Hello students, welcome to today's session on law of exponent on real number. So students, today we are going to read about laws of exponent. Now, for this thing, we should know about a little bit of information that I'll be writing down. So, this is the topic. Law of exponents. Now, students, for laws of exponent, you should remember few of the condition. And what are those condition? That first of all, let a is greater than 0. A should be greater than 0. I'll tell you what is a and each and everything. A is greater than 0 and P and Q are P and Q be rational numbers. Rational numbers. Now, if this thing is given already, then there are few laws of exponent which you should follow. So the first laws of exponent you will be reading is something which is, suppose if there is one number which is a and a is having power of p, and then it is multiplied by, and multiplication is given by the dot also. So dot is nothing but multiply. It's multiply. So a to the power of p dot, we can give a to the power of q. Then we can write down this thing as a to the power of p plus q. So I'll give you one example through which you can get the answer and you can able to understand it properly. Suppose there is one question which is saying, that 2 to the power of 5 into 2 to the power of 7. Then how can you write this? It can be written as 2 to the power of 5 plus 7, which is nothing but 2 to the power of 12. Right? So this is how you can solve it. The next question or the other example you can write down is, if there is given 3 to the power of 7 in dot 3 to the power of 3, then it is nothing but, if it is multiply or it is in the multiply form, then it is written as 3 to the power of 7 plus 3, which is nothing but 3 to the power of 10. Right? I hope you will be getting this thing, that how we'll do the laws of exponent in the real numbers, and this is what the first identity in that. Now the second identity in the laws of exponent will be, suppose there is a question which is given a to the power of p to the power of q. A to the power of p to the power of q. Then this will be nothing but a to the power of pq. A to the power of pq. Right? Now let's see one of the example, that how can we do this. So we have one thing which is example number 1. Suppose there is one question which is given that 2 to the power of 5 to the power of 7, if it is given, then what will be the answer? Then this one would be 2 to the power of 5 into 7, which is nothing but 2 to the power of 35. This will be the answer over here, right? Let's see one more example. Suppose it is given 10 to the power of 10 to the power of 10. Then what will be the answer? Then this one would be the same like which we did. 10 to the power of 10 into 10, which is nothing but 10 to the power of 100. This is what the answer. Right? I hope you will be enjoying it. The third one will be, suppose there is a question which is given 11 to the power of 11 to the power of 11. Then this one would be 11 to the power of 11 into 11, which is 11 to the power of 121. And this is what the answer is. Right? So like this, if it is given in the form of a to the power of p to the power of q, then this is how we'll be solving it, right? Coming to the next law of exponent, which is third one. And suppose in this it is given that there is a number which is a to the power of p and a to the power of q. Then we should write down this as a to the power of p minus q. A to the power of p minus q. Now how we'll do this? Let's see the example. Suppose there is a question which is given 7 to the power of 7, 7 to the power of 3, then what will be the answer? Then this one would be 7 to the power of 7 minus 3. So 7 to the power of 4. This was example number 1. Now let's see the example number 2, which will be slightly tricky for you. What if now the denominator power is more and the numerator power is less? Then this will be, suppose there is 5 to the power of 10 and 5 to the power of 15. Then what you will do? So this one would be the same you should apply, which is 5 to the power of 10 minus 15, which is nothing but 5 to the power of minus 5. Now, students, you might be knowing it that if it is the power is in minus, then if you want to make it positive, then you should get this thing in the denominator. So this one would be 1 divided by 5 to the power of 5. This is nothing but this one. Both are same. I hope you will be understanding it. The second one would be, or the third example would be, if it is 5 to the power of 7 into 5 to the power of 3 divided by 5 to the power of 5. Then how can you solve this? So this one would be, first of all, we should add this. So 5 to the power of 7 plus 3 divided by 5 to the power of 5. So this one would be 5 to the power of 10 divided by 5 to the power of 5. So which is 5 to the power of 10 minus 5, which is nothing but 5 to the power of 5, which is the answer. Right? I hope you got this. And the last one is nothing but, now the power remains the same, but the digits will change. So for example, you have the fourth identity, which is now a to the power of p, b to the power of p, then this one would be nothing but a into b to the power of p. Right? Now let's see how it goes. Suppose there is a number which is 7 to the power of 3 into 3 to the power of 3, then the answer would be 7 into 3 to the power of 3, which is nothing but 7 3s are 21 to the power of 3, which is the answer. Right? The next question is, if it is given 2 to the power of 5 into 7 to the power of 5, then the answer would be 2 into 7 to the power of 5, which is nothing but 14 to the power of 5. This is the answer. Right? Let's do the last question of this thing. Suppose you have the question which is 3 to the power of 7 into 7 to the power of 7 is nothing but 3 into 7 to the power of 7, which is 21 to the power of 7, and this is what the answer is. So students, this is how we will be doing the questions of the laws of exponent. If you will be having any doubt regarding this, you can text me on Urban Pro profile, or you can contact me on Urban Pro profile. So students, that's all for today's session. I hope you all understood this topic. Keep practicing and I'll see you next time. And if you have any doubt, please contact me on my Urban Pro profile. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Thank you.